and welcome to a episode of the Nonsense Review. I am your host as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello everybody.
Now you may have noticed that I didn't say a number. That's because this is the first of quite a few special episodes, because when this airs, not when we're recording, Rick's going to be in Australia.
Yes, I'm going to be elsewhere.
Yeah, he's going to be gone for a fucking month, meaning we have to record a bunch of these little episodes for while he's away.
Yep. We're doing the mini-sodes all in hand, so none of them are going to have weekly weeks of the week. However, we are going to do our time-honoured edition of the nonsense asinine hypotheticals. And I think you said you have one for me today.
Rick, there are 12 signs of the Zodiac.
Yeah.
Which one would you most want to fight?
Ooh. Probably Pisces, because it's a fucking fish.
But it's a big fish, and it has home field advantage.
It does have home field advantage. Right, you definitely...
Everything you fight will have a home field advantage.
Everything has a home field advantage. Aquarius is just a lady. I don't want to fight the lady.
Well, she has some ability over water, so she's in a river, she'll fuck you up.
Yeah, I also don't want to fight her. It probably is going to have to be Pisces. I'm thinking, what, Leo? No. Taurus? No. Sagittarius? No, you get shot. Even Capricorn, just being a goat, like, I think a goat could fuck me up.
If it was a normal goat, I could win. If it was a big goat, which again I've always inferred that the signs are going to be big versions of what they are. Mm-hmm. So yeah, a big goat will fuck your day up.
Yeah, a goat that has an advantage will press that advantage.
Well, for example, if you're fighting the goat, it'll be on a mountain.
Yeah. What else is there?
You could have cancer, but we've played Dark Souls 3.
Yeah, it's a crab, giant enemy crab boss. Yeah, it'll pick you up and squeeze you until dead. Although really, for a real crab, it'll just cut you in half. What else is there?
We don't need to go through all of them. You can just name the one you want to fight.
Yeah, it's probably gonna have to be Pisces, because you can kill a fish with a harpoon.
Yeah. Realistically,
and even if I have to be in their home field, like spearfishing is a thing.
Absolutely.
If I had the chance to, prepare for the fight, then yeah, I could probably try and learn how to spearfish.
I think it would be a bit unfair to say tackle it with your bare hands.
Yeah, and yeah, I think it's the one that's most killable, and it's the one that people are going to miss the least because it's just a fish.
Say that to people who believe in star signs. But yes, Rick, it's not fair that only I ask a question. You have to ask one as well, so lay it on me.
Well, today we're doing I Am Groot, and the Groot that we are seeing is the second incarnation. So what I'm going to say is, do you have a favourite second incarnation of a character from comic books?
Oh, fucking hell, man. You need prep time on that shit.
I could narrow it to Marvel, but that's not much of a narrowing.
It's really not. I don't know. That's a tough one. That is a real tough one.
And if you narrow it to the MCU, it's basically Ant-Man and Hawkeye.
Ant-Man hasn't even had a second one in the films, has he?
Well, technically, I'd say that the Ant-Man that we got is technically the second one, because Hank Pym did his Ant-Man stuff.
Did he? I don't know. I didn't watch Ant-Man.
Okay, so yeah, back in the past, he did his stuff with Janet Van Dyne, and she shrank too small and got lost. And yeah, that's basically the plot of the first movie.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm racking my brain of all my comic book knowledge, and I don't know, when Flash Thompson gets a Venom symbiote, that's kind of cool for about 5 minutes. Matt Gargan sucks, and I think Matt Gargan is the intermediary, so... fuck, I don't know. It's too broad of a question, and I can't think under pressure.
It's okay. It's okay to deny a question now and again. I think I've done the same to you a couple of times.
I can't even say, like, fucking Robin, because Tim Drake sucks. Like, if anyone goes, who's your favourite Robin? If they say Tim Drake, they've not read the comics.
No. I think Damian Wayne's got a pretty good character arc.
Yeah, but I also think he sucks.
Yeah.
There is
shit.
In Injustice, Red Hood versus Damian Wayne has got some of the best dialogue, because one of them is something. Damian says something about you not being. It wasn't even Injustice. It was in a comic book of Damian's shit talks something about Jason not being wanted, and Jason Todd just goes, "You weren't even a wanted child."
Oh boy.
And then Damian goes all fucking berserker, but it's Jason Todd. You're not gonna beat him. But anyway, I digress. I don't know. So
you don't even like the Robins. You don't like any of the Flashes.
Okay, that being said, I think Wally West is the best Flash, and he's not the first one, so...
Okay.
I guess it'll go to him, but...
Sweet.
It's an on-the-spot question, man, which needs more prep time than none.
Yeah, my apologies. Last time I gave you one that had a lot of prep time, it was the Arcana one, and I very definitely did give you prep time for that.
No, you didn't. You told me 2 minutes before the podcast.
Yeah, but it gives you time to think about it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, today we're watching what the fuck is it called? Groot Takes a Bath.
Yeah, Groot takes a bath. Or if you're from the south, it's a bath.
To be fair, I say bath, but I like saying bath because it sounds funnier. But yeah, very interesting. It's 5 minutes 45 seconds long. Credits kicking at 3.5 minutes. So
yep, as you've probably seen on YouTube or the audio platforms, this is a short episode.
So let's get into it.
Yeah. So it's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Yeah, Rick and I both made the effort of putting subtitles on, and we both suspect we don't need them.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Just
Yeah.
Fast forwarding through the Marvel Studios thing, because otherwise it'd be a third of the playtime.
See, I don't know about you, Rick, but I'm not that big of a fan of Baby Groot.
Yeah, I get it. He was a bit of an idiot in Guardians 2.
Yeah. Why would it be... Why would it be cold, is the thing? Because he's in a tropical jungle.
Yeah. I think what he was trying to do was make sure it wasn't too hot.
Maybe.
Because now he's farting and it's going all bubbly.
Oh, look,
or
bath
it's
bomb.
boiling.
Bath bomb in the form of a beetle.
Yeah. It's Beetle Whiz. Beetle Wee. Oh no!
Oh no?
My Disney Plus has decided the internet isn't working.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Rick. So what, have we got to stop? What's going on?
Where are you at?
He's got cucumbers on his face and it's steaming. He's just taken them off. It's 1 minute 30.
1:30. I'll jump in at 1:33 because that's about right.
I'm on 140.
Okay.
He's covered in a bush.
He's just finished being he was a bush for a little bit and he's waddling about as a bush. Reminds me of Maggie Simpson when she's a star.
Maybe. I am a very friendly lion called Parsley.
Oh man, yeah, it's just like that as well, isn't it? I'm a very friendly lion called Parsley.
Well, that didn't last long, did it? Oh, okay, so now he's just going to reapply it because he thinks it's cool.
Yeah. And it dies pretty quick. Reminds me a little bit of, in Minecraft, if you don't have tree close by to leaves, then the leaves will just die.
I think that is the implication.
Yep.
Wow, that takes effort, son.
Yeah, it does. That's a lot of mud to turn into an arse centaur.
That is the look of an aunt or uncle who is sick of this kid's shit. Oh, now he's just being an asshole. Tell me he's just going to pelt him with like a mud ball or something.
I do like the design of the creature, though.
Yeah, it's alright. Oh no, the spring has run dry.
He's used it all.
Now he is the big sad.
Or at least the little sad.
Please throw a rock at it.
I'd train one of those as a Pokemon.
I didn't. I saw it coming. Him shaving it. Now that creature's going to die in the winter. It was amusing enough. It was well animated.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that they've got the character model for Baby Groot. So now they can essentially do whatever they like with it.
I'm sorry, it had additional voices.
Well, I guess they got Vin Diesel for Baby Groot, and then I guess the other voice is just the Pokemon creature.
No, what I think is they might have had someone else appear in one of the other shorts, and they couldn't be asked to change the title cards.
Okay, yeah, it's the same credits for all of them.
That's my theory. And now we've got the foreign language credits, which are a minute and a half long for one fucking voice.
Yeah. Mali Groot. But yeah, I do like the idea that Vin Diesel learned I Am Groot in a bunch of other languages, so when it came to dubbing Guardians 1 and 2, he could be the same voice and just have it in an accent. But it seems for this animation, at least, they've made the effort to put in different voice actors, at least.
It's baffling. But then I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know why you go through the trouble.
Yeah. Especially when Vin Diesel already knows Estoy Groot.
I don't know, man. It's like, even if you didn't learn the other words for the word for I am in other languages, like, can you not just have it be I am Groot? And like,
yeah. Because like most other people around the world know at least a little bit of English.
Even if they don't, man, it's the clangers.
Yeah.
Like, there's that very famous story of when they pitched the clangers. They got the okay in England. It was an English show. It was like, yeah, great. And then they pitched it to other networks in Germany and in France. And they were like, okay. After they showed it, it's like, you might not have understood what they were saying, but it's like, oh no, they were speaking German. Because it's whistles.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine. Like, yeah, whatever. This is why I don't make the big bucks, I guess. But yeah, it was a short animation. I think we've already covered it, but what did you think?
It was alright. I'll probably watch the other ones in my own time. They're very low effort and also, low effort to watch. Like, you don't have to be super invested, and also you can skip the credits when you're watching them on your own.
Very interestingly, it didn't give me well, I suppose you just tab out, but you know. Yeah, it is what it is. I didn't really care for it. I'm probably not going to watch the other ones. I don't really care about Baby Groot. My favourite version of Groot was the first one.
Yep, fair enough.
But yes, it's going to be a bit difficult to do because it's so short, but favourite moment?
Favourite moment was probably when he learned that he could make leaves and then started playing around with it, which was, okay, it was basically the entire episode, but the first time it happened was pretty cute. But I'm going to give it to the second time he did it, after he realised this is what happened, and he was like, I'm going back for more. How about you? What was your favourite moment?
The smug fuck you grin he had after shaving the parrot creature thing.
Yeah.
We can't only talk about the good, we must talk about the bad. Rick, weakest link?
I don't know if there was one because it was so short.
And there is your weakest link.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the fact that it was so short. Like, I could have watched the same escapades for, like, another couple of minutes without getting bored at all. So, yeah, I guess that it was shorter than it could have been, but also, I don't know if I could have sat through a 45-minute long special of that, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, how about you? What was your weakest link?
The reason why I say that's your weakest link is because that was my fucking weakest link. It was just so... I get it, it's in the title, it's a short, but it's too short.
Yeah. Like, I understand that they've gone to the great deal of effort to animate all this in the 3D animation style, but yeah, it does feel like they could have gone longer very easily, especially since they've got the assets.
I'm also just going to go ahead and say it, when your credits are nearly as long as your show...
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was 3.5 minutes for the show and another 2.5 minutes of credits for a voice.
Yeah, and 1.5 minutes of it was international credits.
For a voice.
Yeah. That's the only thing that was different, yeah.
And also, thank you, X Studio, for letting us record this half a second of dialogue.
Oh, yeah.
Rick, it's kind of a redundant question. MVP.
MVP is going to be the animators from me, because, like we both pointed out, that it was that it looked very nicely animated. So, yeah, I'm giving it to the animators, the animation studio, and the staff. How about you? Who's your MVP?
It's the exact same, buddy. Like,
yeah,
it's all well and good. Oh, Baby Groot was the centre. I don't like Baby Groot. I just don't. I don't give a shit. Even if I did give a shit, like, it wasn't the most compelling thing about the episode. The most compelling thing about the episode was all the visuals they decided to go for.
Yeah, like, I don't think there was a bad visual. Like, the bath bomb was fun. The little Pokemon creature was, like, well designed. Groot was well animated, and yeah, it was just a joy.
And I feel like now, more than ever, we need to give animation studios their fucking props, considering so many of them are overworked, underpaid, and at the moment, a lot of them are getting the fucking chopping block.
Yeah, I think Disney's the only one that's keeping their animation. Everyone else is fucking cutting them loose.
Yeah, and even then, Disney doesn't fucking pay them fairly.
No. And it just axes projects left and right.
And on that cheerful note, if you enjoyed the episode or want to give us suggestions for a future episode, you got the comment section down below on YouTube. If you're not watching via YouTube, but instead listening via one of our many audio platforms, you can instead send us an email. Where would they send email to, Rick?
nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com. Once again, that is nonsensereviewuk@gmail.com.
And to quote the great two Ronnies, it's a goodbye from him.
And it's a goodbye from me.
Ta-da!
Ta-ra!